How's the fruit videos going?
Dude. Fruit videos?
I've seen one in a while.
I was supposed to do them, but I forgot. All right, I gotta get on my watermelon.
Let me note that.
I'm gonna do it tomorrow.
Here,
I'm doing
quick.
watermelon tomorrow. I'm gonna make an announcement.
Watermelon? That's my favorite fruit.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another beautiful episode of the Cavemen Media Podcast. Joined, as always, my little brother, Connor. He's here. A little bit different, though, this week. Jordan, not here.
Different lineup, yeah.
Jordan's not here. Brack's here. He's back again. His week 2 in Cavemen Media.
Yes, sir. Always a pleasure.
Matt, he was supposed to be here. He's not.
He's not. He got called in.
Duty calls.
Yeah.
Matt, supposed to be here, and he got called in for a situation.
Pretty wild situation.
I don't know if we should expand on it.
I don't think we can talk about it. That sounds like wild, but I mean it is wild. But
I mean, yeah, I don't want to make it seem like it's this.
It's not like top secret government stuff.
Basically, the news hasn't even reported.
I just don't know if we can talk.
But yeah, we don't know the full story, but we hope to get the full story, and we'll update you guys. But yeah, Brack's here, and joining us is Trevy Leon. Before we get to Trevy, though. His second appearance here on the Cavemen Media Podcast.
Same as Brack, actually.
Wow,
we're tied. Yeah, tied 2-2 over there. But before we get into the Trevy conversation, I want to talk about what we got going on next week.
Big week.
Big week ahead of us next week. Next week we have future Cincinnati Red Tanner Cooper joining the Cavemen Media Podcast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So he followed me on Instagram. I'm like,
you didn't follow him?
I didn't follow him first.
Okay.
He followed me, and I'm like, who's this guy? I look into it, I'm like, he plays for the Reds? I did a quick Google search, and I'm like, yeah, he got drafted by the Reds last month. Awesome. Nice. So yeah, we're gonna talk to him next week. Excuse me. He's gonna be on the show, and we're gonna have a good conversation with Tanner Cooper. We've been going back and forth, exchanging messages, and he's gonna be on next week.
Yeah, that'll be cool. I
look forward to it.
Yeah.
But as always, rate, subscribe, 5 stars, Apple Podcast, Spotify, YouTube, and we appreciate you guys listening to the show as always. But yeah, once again, we're joined for the second time by the super talented musician Trevy Leon.
Thank you.
What's up, man?
Hey, how's it going?
We appreciate you coming back.
Happy to be here. Always great. Always great.
So what?
Fellow Browns fan, I must say.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have that special connection.
Huh?
I said, what are you drinking?
This terrible cup that you gave me.
Bengals cup.
I'm sure you gave it to me on purpose.
Honestly, no. So actually, fun fact: those are the only cups Jordan owns.
Yeah, every time we come over, I ask for a cup. It's always a stadium cup.
Always.
Never
every
just
time.
a normal glass.
Always time. Trevy's got the Colts one.
It's one of those things where you like, mom's like shove it in the purse. We don't have enough cups. So, you know.
Somebody left theirs. You're scooping them up on your way out of the stadium. But yeah, every week the stadium cup. Jordan just doesn't.
I love it personally.
Doesn't have regular cups, I guess.
All right, so Trevy, first question I want to ask.
Yes.
Last time we had you on, you had just dropped your album.
Yeah.
So
wow.
I want to ask about how that has been doing since the last time we talked.
Yeah, it's been going well. A lot of good feedback on it. I don't know. I guess dropping something like that, you have such high hopes, and it's hard to fill those hopes, but. I'm glad I got to get it all out there. Just when you write it all, you want to release it all. So that's kind of what happened, and I'm glad I released it. Get to start fresh with more writing. So that's where I was at, and it's got some good feedback. So I'm happy with
it.
Yeah,
that's good to hear.
That was about 6 months ago, I believe. Trevy was on.
Wow, that's crazy.
Released that album, Falling Up.
That's crazy. Yeah, the thing about that one was like, it was such a cohesive project. Like every song kind of correlated. So. Really, I was working in the same creative sense that whole time, all those songs. So now I get to kind of branch off.
Get to change it up.
Yeah.
Do something different. Yeah, that's cool. Yep. That's really cool. I saw on your Instagram probably you were talking about new music and you had an elevator picture.
Oh, a little teaser. Yeah. First of all,
I want to get into both of those. I want to talk about the new music and I want to talk about the story behind the picture because you posted something like. What we went through to get this picture.
Okay, I'll talk about this picture for a second.
Right, cool.
So,
I want the story.
I'm moving in with a couple guys next year, and they're all kind of in the creative mindset. We always want to, I kind of bring some music. I got another guy moving in with who's also working on music, kind of like a Chance the Rapper almost like creative rap style.
Okay. I love it already.
And then some photography and videography and graphic design style creative people.
Oh yeah, that's the team right there.
We just go out as a team every now and then, out and about in Cincinnati, and just look for something to, create something with, or like,
that's awesome.
Get an idea from something.
That sounds like a good time.
So we were walking around downtown. It was kind of rainy, and we get to this little like sort of parking garage area, and we just like see this elevator, like, oh cool, an elevator. And we start like, Ryan, one of my friends, he starts shining his flashlight on the elevator, and it just made this like crazy line. So we go in the elevator, and we all got our little flashlight phones out. And if you could have seen the behind the scenes of this picture, there was like 5 people like doing this with their flashlights trying to get the lines perfect. But yeah, that's how we got it, and just kind of a random thing that we found and kind of went with.
Yeah.
And then JR did a little bit of the editing, got the colors right.
It's a solid pick.
It's amazing. Cool. And they always look good. So there's a lot more pictures that we've done that I can't wait to share.
A lot of likes on that one, I assume.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it was like 300. I'm not counting.
Trevy, big Instagram guy.
He is.
Hey, 7,000 Instagram followers.
7,481
goals, man. Goals.
You had 5K last time you were on. So
really?
6 months.
Hey, man. Yeah. The hashtags. You got to get these people to follow you.
Yeah, we need a more presence on Instagram.
Yeah, we need to work on our social game for sure.
Man. It gives you credibility. Sadly, it's like the thing. It's like, if you don't have the numbers, no one thinks you're legit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yep.
Right.
So is a new song coming out?
Yeah. So August 2nd, I actually played this song for you guys last time. Remember Caught a Feeling?
Oh yeah.
That's my
jam.
I messaged you. Is that the one I messaged you about?
I think it was.
The Yellow Springs.
Yes. Yeah. Caught a Feeling. I played it last time, and Connor recorded it, and that was sweet. So I've had it recorded, and it's like a completely studio version. It's kind of a little bit like summery, upbeat type.
Just kind of like good vibe.
Yeah. It's kind of windows down.
Hell yeah.
In a Jeep or something.
Right.
Cruising vibe. But I've had this recorded for a little while, but I've kind of put off releasing it for a little bit because I was trying to get
some space between.
Well, that, and I ran into this connection.
Okay.
And he's a very important connection.
Okay.
In Cincinnati when it comes to music. And I basically sent him a cold message. I had his number. It's a long story. And I have his number. But I sent him these songs. And I was like, hey, basically sent him like an elevator speech. Like, listen to my songs. Like, I hope you like it. Let me know what I need to do. And he listened. He replied. He gave me like his email and everything, and then he's like, all right, call me on this day. I'm like, oh shit. All right. So like I'm like sitting by my phone like writing down what I should talk about, and like I call him and I like get all nervous and shit. So basically the phone call could either have gone one of two ways. It was like either he loves my music and he has plans for me, or he answers the phone. He's like, so what do you want from me? And of course it was that one. Was it
really?
Yeah. So I kind of expected it. But I had my little elevator speech prepared. And I was like, I just want to make it. I just want to be successful doing what I love. And I want to know how I can do that after what you've heard.
Mm-hmm.
So he gave me the right feedback. And basically, let's just say I'm going to be releasing it on my own for now. So, yeah, but
hey, still, that's awesome.
No big news from that, but definitely
I'm
a good connection to have.
Keeping the contact in line.
Yeah,
for sure.
Didn't you just release a song in June, right? June. Didn't you?
Yeah, that was Old Magnolia. Yeah. That got no notice.
No love.
I did really poor like promotion with that. I feel like.
Really?
I was gonna say I feel like I saw it, but I didn't like.
I just kind of let it out there. It was one of those songs where it's like, oh, this is good, but some people might appreciate it. The right people will appreciate it.
Yeah.
But it's not one of those like pop chart type songs.
I truly feel like this song, Caught a Feeling. When we left the Spirited Goat a couple months ago and watched you play, I remember being in the car, Connor driving home, be like, this, I could hear this on the radio.
Yeah.
Like, this is a jam.
Man, I cannot wait for you guys.
I can't wait for that to be out.
I'm excited.
When the cameras shut off and the mic shut off, I'm going to play it for you guys. I have the studio.
Yeah.
I can't give it out just yet to everybody. Sorry,
all right,
guys.
Sweet.
I'm definitely down for that. But
I'll
yeah,
let you listen, for sure.
So that's about a week away then.
Yeah, August 2nd. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So last time that we talked, we've kind of caught up a little bit, but last time we talked, you said that you felt like the pressure was on you. Where are we at now?
Pressure's still on.
Pressure's still
Pressure
on.
Is on.
It's always on.
It's on more.
Still on.
It's on
through
more.
the roof.
Yeah. I think, you know.
Because last we talked, you kind of quit school. You had your job.
Yeah.
You're still going to work every day.
Yeah. Paying the bills.
You told mom you weren't going to school anymore.
Right.
And you really felt like the pressure was on. It's break it. Time to make it or break it.
Yeah. And as time goes on, pressure increases. And, you know, you find yourself in these situations of self-doubt, like, oh, man, am I ever going to get there? Mm-hmm. Is there a place to get? You know what I mean? But I always look back to this analogy. It's like you're drilling for oil. You know what I mean? Right. You don't know where it's at. People have hit oil before in other places, so you know it's possible. But you just got to start digging if you have the tools to dig. And if you're drilling, you might run into something. Maybe you start over here, maybe you start over here, and then you just got to keep going because you don't know how close you are.
So it definitely sounds like it's getting harder.
Oh, yeah.
But I want to ask the most important question. Are you still having fun with it?
Always.
Good. That's all that matters.
Yeah. There's probably like a good 5 minutes after, I'm starting to doubt myself. I'm like, man, maybe I should look for like a job that pays well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. But then I'm like, why would I want that?
Right. Well, if you're having fun with it and
if you're good at something and you enjoy it, just run with it, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Yeah. I think
it's
you got it,
inspiring, honestly.
Thank you.
Really
and I feel like I've had people tell me, you know, me kind of pursuing this is inspiring to them and kind of gets them to, you know, chase their dreams.
Right,
and
exactly.
With that, I can't give up. I can't give up now.
You can't.
No, I'm past the point of no return. Especially hearing something like that.
Yeah.
Like, I have to do it.
That's
if
very
not
motivating.
just for myself, then for everyone that does believe in me.
Yeah, man. If do it for us, man. Because we got your back no matter what.
Yeah. I won't give up.
Just remember us when you make it.
Of course. I'll be back here the day I make it.
I'm all in. Right?
I can't wait to talk to you guys about it.
Future shows?
Yeah, there's another big one coming up actually next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday?
Yeah,
really?
so it's coming up fast. It's at MVP. I played there once before.
Yep.
Yeah, you mentioned that last time.
So the reason why it's so important is because that contact that I had actually set up the show for me the first time.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the fact that I'm coming back playing there a second time.
Pressure's real.
I did really well the first time. So I'm coming back a second time, playing there again. And I actually let him know on the phone call about this date. So there's a possibility that he's there watching.
That'd be huge.
That's awesome.
That'd be huge.
And it's a great time, though. MVP, Sports Bar and Grill, Cincinnati. It's a good atmosphere. Small little stage.
What time?
8:30 is when I go
8:30?
on. Yep, 8:30, 9:30, all original songs. Some new stuff that no one's heard.
So that's this coming Tuesday?
Yes.
So when does the song drop?
Song is Friday. Next Friday. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So are you going to play it at the show?
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure. Yeah. If you come to the show, you get a sneak peek.
So our next week's show releases on Friday.
Oh.
Can we...
Please.
Let's go.
Yes. We can make that happen.
Yes.
So next week on the Cavemen Media Podcast, we will be dropping Trevy's new single,
Yeah.
called A Feeling.
There we go.
So that's your next show. Anything after that? Nothing booked yet?
Nothing officially booked. Working on some stuff.
Okay.
You'll be the first
Keep
to know.
us updated for
You'll
sure.
be the first to know.
Another little something you've been busy with. So you got your music.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to work. But you also do some fruit videos.
Yes, the fruit videos, the infamous fruit videos.
I feel like a lot of people
legendary.
like the fruit videos.
I started cutting up. Okay, so it started off with the pineapple. You know how you can go in the little, I don't know what they are. But
Yeah,
you
tell
can,
me how
like,
this
go
started.
around it.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like
I know
peel
what
it
you're
apart.
talking
You
about.
can peel the
I've never cut a
apart.
pineapple, so I
But have you ever seen the one where like the girl like peeling apart the pieces of a pineapple?
Nope.
Well, I tried it, and everyone was super curious about it. So I got like 30 people in one Instagram live. I was like, okay, this is something now. And people are watching me peel apart a pineapple. There's juice all over my hands and stuff. It worked, by the way. Kind of. It was a little difficult.
It good?
Yes. And I ate the whole pineapple. My mouth was numb.
You're a big fruit guy.
I am a big fruit guy.
So what's
And
your
then-
favorite fruit?
It's so hard to choose, but right now it's watermelon.
Yeah,
just because
Same.
of the
I
times,
gotta go
summer,
same.
you know.
You said before we started you eat watermelon just every day.
Yes, and I was never like a big watermelon guy. There's this girl. She got me into watermelon.
Oh, there's a girl.
Sounds like a special girl.
Yeah, she's a special girl.
So there is a new lady in Trevy's
there
life.
There is. She's. Oh wow! You got it all set up. Yeah. Yeah. She's a really good girl.
That's awesome. I'm happy for you, man.
Thank you. I'm happy.
So that's one of the high points you're talking about.
Yes. On the roller coaster.
Yeah, we talked before we started the show. We talked a little bit.
One of the high points.
Definitely one of the high points. The last couple months have been quite the roller coaster for Trevy, and so that's the high.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
It's a good one.
Yeah. So getting back to the fruit, I gotta say watermelon is my favorite. Close second, grapes, but only the purple ones.
No,
I don't mess with the green ones.
Big cantaloupe guy.
Oh, I hate cantaloupe.
I
say green grapes, man. I like purple ones, but man, those green grapes.
I hate
a little sour.
Oh yeah.
I like bananas a lot.
I like the idea of cantaloupe more than I like the taste of it. Like,
really?
It's like, it just looks so beautiful and it smells good, but
yeah,
it doesn't taste
good. I really like
cantaloupe. I don't think it tastes good.
I like cantaloupe. But so last week, I would say we talked about, but really I talked a lot about the aliens.
I might have thrown a couple words.
It was like
in,
me and you, Cody, going back and forth on that.
Aliens, they're out there.
Intense.
I swear they're out there.
Oh yeah.
So we want to get
since we've got an outsider here, Trevy. I want to get your perspective on aliens,
dude.
Real or fake,
dude? Okay. I'm sure we've all seen like the graphic of comparing, Earth to the sun and the sun to like bigger stars.
Oh yeah, and it goes on. And
there are like so every star that we see is part of the Milky Way galaxy, right?
Okay.
There are like billions of galaxies spaced apart so far, and in those galaxies there are stars.
Yep.
And solar systems.
They're planets.
I mean,
everything, man.
We'd be selfish to think that we own this.
Think about there's one planet just in our solar system that has life.
Right.
So if one planet in every solar system has life,
there's a lot of life out there.
That is a lot of life.
Yeah.
That's so crazy to think about.
Like the universe is the one thing that just blows my mind.
Yeah.
And you can think like,
oh my God,
we haven't discovered it yet, or have we and we just don't know yet.
Yeah.
I just know.
So there's so many secrets out there.
Will we ever?
I don't know.
And not in our lifetime.
Oh,
no.
Not in our lifetime. But if you think about where we've come with like technology and stuff, I think it's inevitable.
It's
that
exponential.
We will eventually, if the Earth doesn't blow up, that we will
so
discover life.
With the alien thing, I when I discovered but when I really got into it about a week ago, I started looking into all kinds of different conspiracies, and the one that popped up a lot was the moon landing.
See, I thought this was all just like fake news until we were talking about it last week. And when you guys mentioned about Big Russia and all that, it's wild.
So
it makes sense.
I personally think it was fake.
I don't see why they wouldn't.
It does make sense, but
I
at the same time,
thought there was a chance. When I first heard about it, I'm like, man, that really makes sense. We're just trying to beat out all these other countries. And then when you really look into it, and I watched this documentary last night. It's called Apollo 11. It just came out last month, celebrating the 50 years anniversary.
There's a movie.
That's weird. My dad was watching that last night.
Yeah,
actually.
so it's the
same thing.
It's the
aliens.
50 aliens, man. I'm telling you.
Would it be?
Wow.
Aliens. So it's the 50-year anniversary of the first initial moon landing. Neil Armstrong stepped her foot on the moon, and it's real. There's no.
When we went off air last week, you told the story about one of the girls you worked with.
Yes. Literally, one of the most insane things that have happened to me. So last week, I finished that documentary on Netflix about the Bob Lazar.
Mm-hmm.
And so Bob Lazar, when he was at Area 51, he worked at a part called S4. S4 is the part of Area 51 where he worked. So I'm telling this one girl at work, I'm like, yeah, watch this documentary. We're going back and forth on it. He worked at this part called S4, blah, blah, blah. We pause for a second. This other girl walks up. And she's all distraught. She bought the wrong parking pass for her college. She's parking at the wrong... She bought the wrong pass for the wrong parking lot, right?
Right.
She's like, yeah, I bought the wrong pass. I bought S4 instead of S1.
Hold on.
And I'm like, no. Like, I walked away. I had to separate myself. I'm like, she's an alien. I'm done.
Oh, my God.
I mean, no less than 15 seconds after I said S4. And she wasn't in the area. There's no way she heard me say S4. She walks
so
up.
Crazy.
Yeah, I bought S4. I'm like,
That's
nope,
hilarious.
You're an alien. Dude. Get away from me.
I got a little story I want to tell real quick. So I was talking to one of my friends before the show today, and he was telling me that he was playing Rocket League. I don't know if you guys know what that is.
Oh, yeah, I love
He was
Rocket
playing
League.
online, and he was talking to somebody. and they got to talking. And his name, the guy he was playing with, I guess his name was like, I'm the best in Ohio or something with Ohio, right? So my friend was like, oh, no way, I'm from Ohio too. I'm from Dayton. He said, no way, me too. I live in West Carrollton. And my friend Zach lives in West Carrollton. He goes, no way, dude, I live by Ameristop. He goes, no way, dude, I live on the street right next to you.
That's insane.
Random guy he met online.
Yep. No,
that's
literally
crazy.
lives a street over.
Oh my.
Like, what are the odds of that?
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's
something else, man.
That's like when I lived out in Vegas with the wife. She was in the Air Force, and she's got all her Air Force friends. Every once in a while, we go to this bar. I think it was called St. Patrick's or something. We're sitting there. They had a new guy just joined them. He's from he said he's from Daytona, Florida. I'm like, yeah, oh, that's cool. I got a cousin that lives in Daytona. He's actually from DeLand, Florida. And he's like, oh, dude, me too. That's crazy. Like, I went to high school there. And I'm like, yeah, his name's Tyler. And he's like, don't you dare say Crane. I'm like, what? Like, how did you know my cousin's name? No, Tyler Crane. They went to school together. They were good friends in high school. That's insane.
There's so many people on this earth that happened.
Right.
Yeah. Just a small world. It is. We're just talking about how big the world is. We were just talking about how literally we were just talking about how big the world is.
Yeah.
It's also so small though. Isn't it crazy how things change so fast?
It is, man. That's nuts.
I remember a couple years ago, actually. It's so weird. It's like the same thing. I was on vacation. It was like 3 years ago, I think. I was on vacation, and we're at this one place in Florida. We were in Okaloosa Island at this like one little hotel they have there. And we were staying there, and like we pull up, and one of us had like a Miamisburg football shirt on or something. The guy was like, Miamisburg, Ohio? And we were like, yeah. He was like, no way, me too. I swear, and like we knew who he was and like his family and stuff. Like,
what?
Like we knew some of his kids.
It's crazy how those things happen.
Crazy, dude. Like, it has to be the right time, right place, everything.
Yeah.
So crazy. Right. It was like, wow.
I got another crazy one for you guys. So when we lived out in Vegas, we're walking through the Flamingo Hotel. Me and my wife, we're on the strip, and all of a sudden this guy walks past, and I just stop, and I'm like, no way. No way. That was not who I just thought it was. She's like, what are you doing? I'm like, who is that right there? She's like, that's Mr. Garone.
Stop.
Our president,
what?
Or not our president, our principal.
Our president.
Our principal.
Who is a legend, by the way?
A legend.
What was it, Mr.
legend.
Grove?
Mr. Garone.
Garone.
President. Principal of our high school in West Carrollton. Just walking past us. We stopped. We caught up with him. But just, just crazy. 2,000 miles away.
Oh, there he is.
Come on in.
There he is.
Look
at this guy walking in. Did you bring a pizza?
I did not.
No pizza.
You should ask.
So stepping into the room is Jordan. Everybody knows Jordan. He's
Jordan is on his lunch break at 7:01 p.m.
Did not bring pizza, must say.
Yeah, did not.
A little
bring
disappointed,
pizza.
but
That's upsetting.
The clock. I gotta go back in a minute.
Are you really? Are you on a delivery right now?
What's up, man? Good to see you.
Thank
you. Appreciate it.
I was actually listening to you at the stoplight earlier today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was listening to, I forget the song name, but it's the one where you're going to Colorado.
Oh, brand new.
Brand new.
Yeah.
Somebody, I had my window down, somebody stopped at the light and they're like, is that John Mayer?
Oh, man. What a compliment.
That's an honor right there.
And they go, oh. And they just drive away.
And they drove.
No, but he's actually better than John Mayer.
That guy was like, yeah, whatever you say.
All right.
Nice.
That's hilarious.
That's awesome.
You know, I had a preference for Bud Light for the longest time, but I think I like Miller Lite now.
That's a terrible take.
I'm with you on that.
Thank you.
See,
Terrible take.
I'm in the middle of the transition. Right now, like beer, it just all tastes the same.
Yeah.
It all tastes the same.
It's funny that you say Miller Lite. Literally today, we're at the in-laws, and they didn't have any Bud Light. Usually, I stock Bud Light at their house. Me and Matt were always there. We always got Bud Light, and they were out. I'm like, so I cracked open Miller Light. And it's terrible.
No, I mean,
it's terrible. It is so bad.
It's definitely a lot better if you've had.
I had a few.
Six Bud Lights before.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Like it's not good. I'm sorry, but it's
no, it's definitely not.
Well, I'll let you get back into the beer conversation, but I must bid you a fair deal.
Love you, Jordan.
All right, have a good night at work, brother.
Take care, Trevy.
See you every night.
Yeah, boys.
Jordan informed us that camera only records 20 minutes.
Oh, good.
Don't know why he wouldn't tell us that beforehand.
Yeah, he wouldn't want to let us know that.
Went and bought the SD card and everything. And
Thanks, Jordan.
It only records 20 minutes.
What a guy, that Jordan. What a guy.
Cool, Jordan.
Coming next week on the Cavemen Media Podcast, we will. Jordan's got a new shot to shoot.
He's shooting another shot.
If you listen to the past couple weeks, he's shot his shot. It went well.
Yeah, like I said last week, it bounced around a little bit.
It bounced around.
Hit the backboard.
It went in, but then it just kind of stopped at halftime, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
So now it's a new game. It's a new ball game for Jordan. Yep. Yeah, that's a good.
There you go.
Good.
Got like stuck in between the rim and the backboard.
Yeah. He shot the three from the corner.
He was like trying to jump up and hit it, but he wasn't tall enough.
He just standing there. Got the broomstick.
So, yeah.
So he's got a new ball. He's gonna shoot a new shot.
He got another ball and he hit the ball. The ball that was stuck.
So we'll update you on that next week.
That could be a new segment. Just Jordan shoots his shot.
Shoots his shot.
Yeah. I like
we can make it like a social media thing on Instagram.
That would be great. That would.
You have to screenshot the whole conversation.
Yeah, just all swipe it all between them. That'd be hilarious.
So we talked about favorite fruits. We talked about beers. What is your guys' thought on this? Okay. So I'm not a fan. I'm just gonna come out and I'm gonna say I'm not a fan of this. Bologna. Bologna.
Really?
You're not a fan? Don't like
terrible.
I love bologna. Dude,
so
my
bad.
gosh.
I was not expecting that, though. That's not what I was expecting.
I got two things I'll say on bologna, and this is all I'm saying.
Okay.
I don't think it tastes good, and I don't like the way it's spelled.
Bologna.
Exactly.
So it tastes like crap, and yes, it is spelled Bologna.
Yeah.
Have you ever fried bologna in a pan before?
I feel like maybe I would like it better if it was fried. I feel like I like it better.
You probably would.
But like just straight deli meat style.
It's put it on a sandwich.
I can eat it on a sandwich.
Throw some Doritos.
But when
it
cold out of the fridge on a sandwich.
Yeah,
I can do that.
I like deli meat. I like deli meat.
Terrible.
But
I like deli meat, but not bologna.
There's like the Lunchables that come with bologna.
Bologna.
The cheese and crackers. I throw that shit away, or I give it to the dogs. Man, I don't eat it.
Really?
Disgusting.
You're crazy.
I feel like bologna, of all the deli meats and all the cold ones,
so
it
turkey,
is the lowest
ham,
level.
roast beef.
So what's your favorite?
Salami's weird too, though.
Let's go around the room.
Traditional, I would say just turkey.
Okay.
I'm also a big salami guy.
I love salami.
Just straight salami, no bread, just straight out of the bag.
Fun fact, I've
salami.
never had salami.
What?
All right, well, I'll bring that next week.
Next week you're trying.
I like pepperoni,
so
but I don't
good,
think
man.
that's a deli meat.
Pepperoni, I mean,
maybe.
They got it at Subway.
I mean, they have it there, I guess.
Yeah, they have it in the meat section at Subway.
Yeah.
I say ham. I like roast beef too.
That's good.
Yep.
But honestly, I like it all. Besides bologna.
Best sub place.
Penn Station.
The Bellas.
The Bellas, good.
The Bellas.
The Bellas.
Wow. Penn Station's mine.
Penn Station's
mine. Jersey Mike's.
Yes, that's
Jersey Mike's is good.
Jersey Mike's is good
so
meatball subs.
Big out in Vegas.
I love
big
meatball
out in
subs.
Vegas.
Yeah, meatball sub and Jersey Mike's.
Jersey Mike's, yep.
Don't ever
Big
get a
in
meatball
Vegas.
sub from Subway.
No.
Oh, I've done it.
Oh,
I don't think I've ever had a meatball sub from anywhere but
very
like
mediocre.
Like, we've made them at the house a couple times, but I don't think I've ever got one at a restaurant.
Dude, Mom makes the best meatballs I've ever had.
Really?
Incredible.
DeBella's has
incredible
meatball sub.
Yeah, that's the one I've ever had from there.
Yep.
Yeah, DeBella's, I think I got the Philly cheesesteak.
Yeah.
That's my Penn Station go-to, but...
I get the chicken parm at Penn Station.
Ugh, that one's really good.
So good.
Yeah, and the fries.
Yeah, the fries are incredible. That's
you
the
ever
whole
had their
reason
cookies?
Yeah, my girlfriend gets one every time we go.
From where?
Penn Station. They're so soft, and they're not that expensive either. They're like
and they're big too. They're like pretty.
Yeah, they're pretty big.
Whenever I see one of those big cookies
soft,
by the cash register, I'm like,
toss that on there
for sure.
Gotta get
100%.
that.
They always ask you want a cookie. Yeah, they're right there. Might as well.
Drinks, fries, or cookie?
Yeah,
I
do.
Okay, I'll get the trifecta.
Something that I've discovered that's new, Trevy. You live down in Cincinnati, so you might not have had this yet. You guys work there, so I'm sure you've had it. At Roosters, traditional wings, but naked, well done.
No.
Amazing.
Really?
Let me tell you how.
What's the trick, Connor? What's
no
the
sauce?
trick? You cook them, so
you
tell
get
me.
naked wings, right? So no breading.
Okay, no bread.
Straight out of the cooler.
You cook them for 20-25 minutes in the fryer. They get nice and crispy.
Mm-hmm.
And then you shake them. I prefer like garlic and nuclear. And then you put a little bit of Parmesan cheese on top. Incredible.
Ooh.
Cody gets what sauce?
I recently have been getting the hot barbecue.
That's hot barbecue. That's
my mix.
I don't like Roosters barbecue.
Really? I love our barbecue. Barbecue boneless is so good.
The Korean barbecue? It was amazing.
Best sauce.
And by the way, stacked pickle doesn't compare.
Oh
no,
my gosh,
it's
really?
disgusting.
I haven't been there yet. I don't even
No,
know.
you been there?
It makes me sad.
We went there once.
It's cold and it's not cozy.
It's
And
cold.
It's expensive.
It's dark. All the walls are black. They literally just painted over.
Some of it's already peeling off, and you can see
the wood from the old roosters. Bathrooms are the same. The floors are the same. Like it's a weird environment.
My same friend I was talking to earlier, actually, we both worked at that old Roosters, and I went there and ate, and I was like looking in the kitchen, and I was like, I know so much about that kitchen. And then I was like, I don't know any of those people in there, and I know more about the kitchen than they do.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
Where the pizza oven, where the salad station was, where we'd set the stuff on the heat lamp, that leak right there, I bet that never got fixed ever.
None of that crap ever
Dude,
got fixed.
it would flood the whole kitchen.
The whole dish room floods, dude. The whole dish room.
So they just dip the dishes in the puddle on the
Funny
floor.
story. So they have a shift there 7 to 3. You come in at 7, you set up the line, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I came in there one day at 7. And at night, like when you'd close at like 2 a.m., you would have to throw like soap and water on the floor, scrub it, squeegee, and mop it. So one of the drains in the dish room was backed up. And from time to time, it would just get too backed up and flood the whole freaking kitchen. So I come in, it's like 6:59. I walk in, splash, 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 splash. Literally the entire room. It's bigger than the room we're in now. All flooded. Not a good way to start the day.
Did you guys open that day?
I squeegeed it into another drain.
And the bad thing is, it would go out that other door and go where the bathrooms are too out there, and it'd go up to the line, prep room, and everywhere else. Like, it would go everywhere. It's disgusting. It was horrible.
Another funny story. I was opening same shift, and we kept the sauces, and it's still in the pans, but like in the cooler off to the side. I had them all out, right? And you guys know teriyaki. It's super thick.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I pick it up. I didn't realize how full it was. Basically, just threw it into the cooler. Everywhere. It leaks all out onto the ground, all over the cooler. So I'm like, I look at it, I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Gotta be kidding me. I had to squeegee it up, but it was too thick, dude.
But you handled it. You handled it.
Unfortunately.
Dude, the other day, opening now, I dropped that thing of balsamic from like not even 6 inches off the ground. Whole container breaks open and leaks everywhere. All over.
That was hilarious.
The entirety of the floor on that side, man.
Something that Roosters does need that I actually got at the Stacked Pickle. Sweet habanero.
Yes.
Sweet habanero.
Really?
I like sweet habanero.
It seems like a very popular sauce.
I also wish Roosters had something to do with Alfredo, whether it be like pasta or like pizza or something. Oh, dude, I'm obsessed with Alfredo.
I wish we had like a garlic parm sauce.
Yeah.
Pizza Hut has boneless wings you can get, and they're like not that great, but they're not bad either. Like somebody was like, "Here, do you want to eat these?" I wouldn't say no, but I wish we had a garlic parm sauce.
We tested a garlic parmesan sauce.
Really?
Yeah, it was like we had one that was like a sauce, and then we had one that was like a dry rub. But they didn't do too well.
Yeah,
so
I feel like right as I got hired, I missed out on a lot of things.
Yeah.
Like a lot of big things like that.
Yeah, probably.
Is there a big difference, Trevy, in living down towards the Cincinnati area compared to the Dayton area?
Biggest difference is if you need to be somewhere between the hours of 3 and 7 p.m., just stay inside.
Really?
It's that bad?
I mean, I had to be here at 6:30. So I was like, I'll leave at 4 just in case. I was gridlocked for like an hour.
Damn.
And I had to pee.
Really, dude?
And it was one of those things where it's like, okay, there's an exit approaching, but if I get off the exit, that's like another 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Because then you have to wait in line to get back on. So I was like,
I
was literally halfway off the exit. I'm like, nope, I got it. One more exit.
I'm going to hold it. No.
I made it all the way, thankfully. But
Man.
It really is, during the week, 3 to 7 p.m., don't go on the highway.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's rough.
Yeah.
I've been thinking when I finish school, I either want to move up to Columbus or Cincinnati.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a debate.
But I'll tell you what, though. Cincinnati, when I first moved down there, I'm like, okay, the drivers here suck, man. You gotta cut people off. You have to. You're expected to. But I just went down to Atlanta.
Way worse.
People, first of all, even if you try and cut them off, they're going to, like, push you out of the way. They will push you out of the way. They are so rude. There's, like, a 5-lane highway, always packed. And, I mean, I was sweating. I was sweating bullets.
I went to LA one time when we moved you out to Vegas.
Yep.
And literally 6-7 lanes of traffic all backed up.
I will never go back to LA.
Really?
Ever.
Wild, man.
We went there twice when we lived out there. It's terrible. You go. I mean, just go there one time, see Hollywood, the beach, whatever. That's it. Like it is just.
They have a really so bad.
Like you got if you're gonna go, you need to go for like the week. Like don't just expect to make a day trip to LA and see everything because you're not going to.
Right. We were only there one day and we.
Stressful.
Yeah.
They have a really bad homeless problem right now. Is what I've been seeing like all over social media everywhere.
Yeah,
and they're
LA's
like not
bad.
doing anything bad or good for it at all. Like,
I can
they're not
imagine.
helping at all.
LA's probably the worst. Vegas was really bad, and I can imagine that New York's probably really bad too.
I'm sure.
Honestly, though, if I had the money, I would probably live in LA.
If I had the money,
If you have the money not to drive on the highway, yeah.
just
take
pull the Kobe, take the helicopter into Staples Center.
Right.
I was actually reading about LA today, looking up like about the like movie industry and shit. And this person said that they lived in a studio apartment for $1,600 a month just for that.
That's insane. You see, Anthony Davis, he just signed with the Lakers. He's staying in an Airbnb. Okay. So he's staying in an Airbnb.
Just renting it every month?
Every month. You know how much he pays a month?
Oh, God.
Probably, hold on, let me guess.
Per month at an Airbnb, an NBA player. So he's going to play at a nice, he's going to stay at a nice place. He just signed he's about to sign a huge contract. Over under per month, I'll put the number at 25,000.
Oh, how much?
More or less?
25K. I'm gonna go more.
It's
Just because you're making it seem like it's a.
Just barely.
I'm gonna say more.
50,000 a month.
Oh my
I wasn't expecting that.
Double an Airbnb. He's just renting a place for $50K a month.
Now, who owns the place? Can I know
Exactly. Who owns this place and
That's
how nice is it?
$600,000 a year.
How nice is it? How nice can a place be?
That's awesome.
I was actually born in LA.
Really?
Yeah.
What? That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
it's a little random fact.
Really?
Yeah.
How'd that happen?
And I wound up here in Dub C.
Yeah. How? Expand on that.
Well, my mom lived out there for like 5 years. She worked there.
Both your parents are from here?
Well, my dad's from LA. So she met him out there. So she was working actually at Universal Studios in LA. Ooh. The crazy thing is she helped design the set for the Oscars. In 94, 95, she got to attend the Oscars. That was when like Jurassic Park was big.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, she was like sitting there while people were on the red carpet and stuff.
Wow.
So
how did your mom talk your dad into moving to West Carrollton, Ohio?
Well, just like you were saying, the expenses out there, like it's just not the place to raise a kid if you don't have the money for yourself. You know what I mean?
If you're not in the movies,
yes.
Nope.
Then you can't afford to watch them.
If you're not an actor,
if you're not in the movie,
director,
or you don't play for the Lakers,
yeah.
But the eventual goal is to make a full circle and get back there.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
That would. Be
I've always wanted to
complete the
live
story,
there.
right?
Even how bad it is. When I went to Santa Monica, walking on the beach, walking on the pier, just that atmosphere.
It's beautiful.
I haven't been back. I haven't been back since I was like
people,
2 months old.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
You should make a trip out there.
Yeah.
You should definitely make a trip out there.
I'm wanting to just make it there and settle there.
Stay there. Yeah.
But you gotta take time because if you don't like traffic,
don't rush it.
don't fly out there for 2 days because you're gonna hate your life.
Right.
But we drove out there like quick trip and it was miserable. Miserable.
I always wonder how people end up here, like in our area.
Right.
Like,
It's crazy. Yeah.
I never understand it. Like usually, like when there's like a new kid at school, he's like, "Yeah, I'm from Florida. Like I'm from Atlanta.
I'm from Hawaii, man."
Right? Why are you here?
Why
would you
used to
come
be that
here?
good old GM
There's
plant.
nothing here,
Yeah.
dude. Like like usually it's my dad got a job, or like like my mom like this, or my parents split up, or something like that, or like but like how do you end up here? Like
Most of the time, it's I got family here. It's like, well, have them come to where you're at. 'cause this ain't
Tell
it.
them to go
the
somewhere.
bottom left-hand corner of Ohio, dude. Get us out of here. Like,
I do feel like our area though is on the come up.
Really?
The Dayton Mall sucks,
Really?
but West Carrollton, like they're about to build a bunch of bars and stuff down there.
Really?
I really like downtown Miamisburg.
Yeah,
Miamisburg's
I think
fun.
West
I like
Carrollton's
going
trying
down
to replicate that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because they knocked down the whole Roberts area.
Yeah.
They knocked all that
that's
down.
Really? I haven't even
It's all
seen
flat.
What are they
right now.
building there?
That's gonna be cool.
It's gonna be
That's going to be
restaurants
where the
and bars.
restaurants and bars
Really?
and stuff is.
Okay.
And then-
I mean, that's a random spot, but okay.
They redid the library, and then across the street from the library was the paper mill.
Mm-hmm.
Knocked down the paper mill.
Yeah, what are they doing there?
They're putting in a
It's a
volleyball
casino.
complex.
They knocked that.
Kind of like a JD Legends.
That's
How
going
have
for
I
a
not
while.
seen that?
That's been going
No,
since
like a
I was in high
full-on-
school.
Full on not library.
You know, like JD Legends.
Oh, I got
Yeah,
Times
that's what
It's like that,
yeah.
but yeah,
But no music or bowling alley, like just
just
volleyball.
volleyball.
Indoor,
Huge.
outdoor.
I assume we'll
volleyball.
have like
Wow.
a little restaurant or something.
I'm
That's
sure they're
cool.
gonna beer and all
That's
that.
pretty cool,
stuff.
actually.
I'm
That'd be
hoping
interesting.
they redo like across the street from that, like the downtown.
Yeah, they need to knock
Carrollton
all
area.
that down.
I do have
Like
a
that
question.
one place is still there. It's literally called that one place.
It's still there.
It's still
Yeah,
there.
the little store.
Yeah.
That little, like, it's not a gas station, I guess it's a convenience store, like,
Yeah.
right down from it a little bit.
No. That's
They always
just a
have that
convenience.
there. I know.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
what are they doing with that? Like, that's never going to leave.
Lens or Flens.
No.
Yeah,
Is that what you're talking about?
I think so, yeah. I think that's what it's called.
Do you go over the tracks or no?
No.
No, he's talking about like the little convenience store, like literally right across the street.
Literally
from
right
it.
across the street from it. Where,
Yeah.
like, the cages are for
Yeah,
basketball.
yeah.
and all
Oh,
that.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like right around there, yeah.
Huh.
So if you guys could pick one place to just reside, you know, not worried about money, just one place to just live out your life, where would it be?
Man.
Okay, I got two.
Okay.
I have two as well.
One would have to be, I don't know exactly where. I would have to do a little bit of research, but it has to be a beach.
Okay. Just
And number two would be in the mountains in Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
yeah. Oh
Yeah.
wow.
If I could just have like a nice little like cabin house out there, I'd be set.
I'd probably go Florida, Siesta Key, Florida.
Okay.
Never been there.
Ah, beautiful.
I say probably my first one, probably Colorado in the mountains
Oh,
by
man.
myself. No one.
By myself.
By myself.
No one around,
Nobody
man.
else.
Maybe the
just
dogs,
me.
some animals, have something like that. But man,
I need
would
your
love just
specific house and
isolation.
lifestyle.
Like,
Oh.
dude, like cabin, like up there, have a dog. I mean, I like to hunt and fish and stuff
Okay,
too,
cool.
so that would be perfect for me, man. I would love to live
Yeah.
up there, just in the mountains,
man.
just like away from everything else, just me, myself, and I can do whatever I
No
want.
rules.
See,
No,
I
no.
agree. That's the same.
Either that or like, have you guys ever been to Alaska?
Nope.
Alaska is crazy.
Dude, I just
okay?
watched the documentary on that.
Alaska is insane. I would love to live there. Alaska is absolutely insane. It's like
True that. It's like
beautiful in the
daylight all the
summer.
time, isn't it?
It's like
then it's
beautiful
like dark
in the
Like
summer, but
28
like
years.
the winter time, dude, it's like dark forever.
28
yeah, screw
straight
that.
days of darkness.
Yeah,
like,
it's crazy.
That does not sound like a good time.
how? That just takes me back to the whole space aliens thing. How?
Oh no!
How?
Dude,
How
everything
is
we
it
just
just-
said.
That's
How is it just dark there for 30
Science,
straight
bro.
days?
It's the
Science,
science,
man.
sphere. It's just like
It's just the way the Earth
Just-
rotates, bro.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Man.
I don't get it.
that's one of my many questions I have. Like when I'm trying to get to know somebody for who they really are, I ask that question.
What's their lifestyle?
Or like,
What's
where
their
do
dream
you
lifestyle?
where would you want to be?
Yeah.
You know,
Okay,
you can
this
really
is-
gauge a lot about.
This
a
is
person.
not me now, but when I was little, I used to want to, not little, like probably a freshman. I used to want to just like have a little radio show and do it out of my house in like the mountains in Gatlinburg.
Look
Yeah,
what you're
just
doing.
not
That'd be
leaving
awesome.
the house.
You're doing this right
Be
now.
sweet.
I know,
You
but
got this.
I'm in workouts and stuff.
Yeah, you're almost
Still
there.
here in West
You're almost
Carrollton.
I camp in a place called Wilder, Tennessee. It's an old abandoned mining town. Population's
cool.
like less than 100. Like the town is literally one road that goes up a huge mountain, and like it would be awesome to live there because
Really?
it's so nice. Like there's a cabin we stay at and stuff, and like we all ride dirt bikes and stuff, like all through the woods and stuff. Like you can go down to where the mine is actually, and like there's so much stuff there, man. It's so crazy. It's like when you're out there, you are isolated, like you are away from everything.
See, I don't know if I like that, like being isolated that much.
Yeah, I don't
but
know about that.
I would love.
So
it personally.
whenever Connor and I, when we're growing up, we always go to Gatlinburg once a year. We stay at Cars. I don't know if I could live there though. It's
Maybe not,
beautiful.
like-
It's relaxing, but I don't know if I could live there, like in the mountains. Like I don't know if I could.
I
do
I
it.
would love to live in the
man.
mountains.
It's nice to have the ability to at least get to civilization.
Yeah, it would
Right,
be
yeah, I
annoying
guess
having to
so.
go down all the
Like
time
I
and
need
get stuff.
a grocery store.
I need like my own little like the what are they called? The like ski lifts,
Oh yeah.
like from my house.
Oh,
to
down
yeah.
to
That'd
where
be
everything
got
sweet.
that
would
would
be
be
Personal
cool.
ski
Yeah.
No,
lift.
f- that. Let's get a zip line.
Have
All
me
right,
over.
man, we're going to the grocery store. Just hop on the zip line.
Hold on.
Yeah, that would be awesome. I don't know how you'd get back up though.
Yeah, that'd be tough.
You-
Have
you
that
take the zip
elevator.
That's how
line
you
down,
take the ski lift back up.
or an escalator.
Or
Okay, I like escalators.
An escalator would shut down though. I feel like and that'd be bad. You'd have to
Yeah,
walk
that'd
a
be
lot
awful.
of stairs.
But I just feel like the beach. Like even you said not having to worry about money
Right,
and work
yeah.
and stuff. But even if I did go to work every day, just going home
Exactly.
and just sitting on the beach every day,
Just being able
That's
to
the
walk
thing.
like
out
just close your
awesome.
eyes,
Like, you go through
sit
your
in the
work day,
sand.
Dude.
And like you come home, you do whatever, let the dogs out, go take them for a walk on the beach at night.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, come on.
The only thing scary about that is damn hurricane or something.
Exactly.
Come in, destroy your house and you.
There's always something.
That would be my biggest fear.
Freaking tsunami come in and
we
wipe
just had the
out.
tornado.
We just had tornado here.
I was talking. You guys know
crazy.
Marshall Kerbavis, right?
Yep.
Of course. I love that guy.
Yes. We were talking about this, and we were like, oh, where do we live? And we were talking about, oh, okay, maybe California. Oh, but they have earthquakes and mudslides, forest fires. And then you talk about down south, hurricanes, stuff like that. And we're like, oh, yeah, well, good thing we're in Ohio. We never really have much. Like, we have a tornado like once every 10 years. That night is when those 7 tornadoes hit.
Memorial
that
Day.
night. And I felt
Crazy.
so guilty.
Man.
It's all your fault.
I feel
that was
like it has
100%
to be.
your
Thankfully,
fault.
only one person died, but man, that was crazy.
Really?
So
Only
much
one
got
person?
destroyed.
A lot of wreckage.
Like,
I can't believe it.
Up if you go through Dayton, like going up north to like Vandalia and Union, all of that.
Yeah, you go up
I saw that.
75.
Blue tarps everywhere.
Right
Oh,
before
yeah.
you go up 75, right before you get to 70. It's just like left side of the highway, gone. Right side of the highway, gone. Like it just went straight through 75.
Yeah, it went
Crazy.
It's insane.
It demolished
Right
it
over.
all. You can
It
see
was very
like
scary.
forever too, because there's no trees and there's nothing on the trees anymore. You can
Yeah.
see forever.
And maybe I'm wrong, but it just felt like that day, like they just popped up out of nowhere.
They
It
did.
was,
was
kind of
sunny.
random. Yeah.
It was a nice
It was
day.
sunny. It was a holiday. It was Memorial Day. Yeah, I think like
I remember I literally got off work and my dad was like, I was about to go downstairs and go to bed. He's like, no, stay up here. And I'm like, why? He was like, well, like weather's getting really bad. And he was like, let's watch like the news and stuff. And, like we watched the news and then it just hit.
yeah,
All of it.
we got a
Like the lady who
text.
does our news, she was like crying and stuff,
Yeah.
like freaking
Yeah,
out.
I saw that. I think it was
Yeah.
Channel 2. She
The
was
one guy,
freaking out,
yeah.
dude. Or no, that was Channel 7 was the lady that was
Yeah,
crying.
she was crying, and then
The
Jamie,
dude on Channel
I didn't
2.
see that. I saw that.
The dude
Jamie
on Channel 2.
Simpson
Savage.
lost it.
He lost his mind.
They were making shirts out of that and stuff.
Dude,
Yeah.
he's a legend.
All
Like,
over,
he's been a legend.
all over the
since,
Bachelorette,
like,
man.
I was-
Everybody just
yeah.
wanted to watch the Bachelorette. Maybe at the time it might have been the Bachelor. I don't know. One of the two.
It's The
It's one of
Bachelor
them.
because The Bachelorette is on now.
Yeah, whatever.
You're the one who talked
Hey,
about
which
it like
do you
a
like
week
better,
ago.
The Bachelor or The Bachelor?
Oh, neither.
I've never watched
Never seen
either
yeah.
of them except for
Couldn't
my
tell you.
wife is into the Bachelorette right now, so I've seen clips. And
Okay.
I mean, honestly, I'd probably
The only
prefer
thing
the one
I can
without
tell
all the
you-
guys.
Well,
Yeah.
right,
The only thing I
yeah.
can tell you is the guy, The Bachelor, last season, his name was like Colton. And I only know that because he was on Ellen. And I only know he was on Ellen because it was a clip on Twitter.
Stop defending
I
yourself.
only know that because
He's
he's on
defending
Ellen.
himself.
Because every day I watch Ellen.
Yeah, my girlfriend sent it to me. All right, that's it.
No, but hey, Ellen, she's the shit. Ellen
Oh, I
is
love
the
Ellen.
shit.
Yeah, she's a legend, dude.
Hilarious, dude.
For sure.
Every day, 4 o'clock, CBS.
Every
Ellen.
day.
What even is The Bachelor or The Bachelorette? Is it like The Bachelor is like dudes competing for a girl and then
So
like
the
it's the other way
Bachelor,
around?
the Bachelor is one guy, 20 girls. I don't know exactly how
I
many
don't know
girls,
how
but
many,
like
yeah.
20
Whoa.
girls. And each week he gets rid of a
Cancels
couple.
one off.
He literally just gets.
I want to
pick.
do that.
Yeah.
That's
Sending you
crazy.
So
No,
then,
I would want to do that because all these girls just want like attention.
yeah,
They don't really give a
very
shit.
they just
about
want to
it.
get famous from the show.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Exactly.
Oh my
Because
gosh.
the girl that is the current Bachelorette that is on right now was a girl from The Bachelor, and she didn't win.
Are you
So
serious?
she
Find
finished.
love.
She finished
Oh.
like top 3, top 5 on
That's
The Bachelor,
whack.
and all the fans. She was a fan favorite, said my wife, and so now she got her own Bachelorette, and now I think last I saw they had 3 guys left.
Just pick through like 20
She
dudes.
just picks through a
They're
bunch of
fighting and
guys.
stuff.
Oh, they fight. They played rugby one episode.
Wow.
They played rugby. This dude just
kind of want to watch this
slammed
now.
this
It sounds
guy.
crazy.
So yeah,
So what if, it comes down to it and she's like, I don't love any of you.
I don't
Does
know.
that happen? Or there's like, well, you're the
You
last
gotta
one,
pick
so you're
one.
mine.
No,
I don't know.
yeah,
I'd
they
assume
would
it's happened.
actually. No, I'm gonna tell you right now, that's never happened because I'm pretty sure on one of the seasons I saw
my
this somewhere.
girlfriend
No,
sent me.
shut up. I saw this somewhere
Season 12.
That,
This. Go ahead, Connor. I'll let
that
you-
this guy that I guess he like wasn't a match for this chick at all, and he like wanted to leave and whatnot. And the producers like made him stay because he was like good for
Wow.
ratings and stuff.
Wow.
Yeah.
Screw that.
So it's very
Yeah,
like
how much of it
produced.
is scripted?
It's
That's
real
what I
love,
wanna
man.
know.
Yeah.
Oh, is it Trevy?
It's
Is
true
it,
love.
is it real love?
Like, you can tell. Look in their eyes.
5 years from now, Trevy's gonna be on The Bachelor.
I wouldn't be
Well, we hope not, because we hope the one he's got now is
Special
is
lady.
the one, right?
Special lady.
Yes.
Got the
If-
special
if-
Bachelor for me.
I hope it doesn't, but if it does, not work out. There's probably a spot for you.
Go
on The
for
Bachelor.
it. You have that special connection, remember?
Yeah,
Very true.
there you go.
Very true.
I could definitely see that. Trevy, before we let you go, football is coming.
Oh, yes.
It's coming.
Soon. It's
And
like
you're a Browns fan.
40 days.
Yeah.
Training camp started today.
And I feel like
40 days.
Did it?
right now...
Training camp started today.
Okay, good. Because right now in sports, there's like nothing. I mean, it's
very
like
stale.
mid-season
It's baseball,
baseball,
and that's it.
you know.
That's
The
it.
baseball is
So-
done.
The Reds are 7 games under 500.
This is what we're waiting
so
for.
We're just trying to get through this next month till football season.
I just want fall to be here, man. Football, hockey starts in October, haunted houses and stuff, man.
Yeah,
I'm
scary movies.
so ready
Fall
for
is
it.
by far superior.
In this
to
football
all the
season,
other-
there's a shimmer of hope.
Oh, there is
Oh, yeah.
expectations in Cleveland. Expectations.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Record prediction?
I'm gonna say definitely positive.
Yeah.
Yeah. so that's a good
That's
start.
good.
like
Yeah,
that.
that's good.
I'll take
Oh
it.
man, I don't even know. I don't know. I think
Playoffs?
yeah,
Okay.
guaranteed.
That's all I need.
I'm
think
thinking
they win
Super
the-
Bowl.
You think
That's
they
all I
win the
need.
division?
No, I'm thinking Super Bowl. Okay, I'll say right now.
Wow.
Come back to this clip in February
Okay.
when the Browns are playing in the Super Bowl.
All right.
Yep.
We
Come back
will
to it.
His words.
absolutely
I'll say it
save
right
that
now.
clip.
I believe in
His
Baker,
words.
and I believe in the culture we have with
July
this new
24th.
GM.
7th.
I love
Yeah.
it.
I believe in
That's-
Baker with everything I've got.
Yep.
You know, that's
everything,
everything.
I've got.
That's
Baker
very
I
bold.
would trust him with
is
my life.
the man.
I would trust him with my life.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
He
Might
would
as well.
lead me to victory.
How else you guys got, Odell?
Yeah, and
We got Baker
Don't
quarterback.
hype them up.
Baker's
Get
quarterback.
out of here.
You got Nick Chubb, who had a huge rookie season next year.
great guy.
8 games into the
Yeah,
season, we're
a
going to get
big rookie
Kareem
season
Hunt.
next year.
Last year,
Wow.
excuse me.
Okay.
And then 8 games into the season, we're going to get Kareem Hunt. Then you got Odell.
Why 8 games into the season?
He got suspended.
Oh, for what?
It doesn't matter.
Odell's suspended.
No, Kareem Hunt.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
All
yeah.
right. We're just not.
Then you got
Alleged criminals
Odell.
outside.
You got Jarvis Landry, David
Okay.
Njoku. Defense 5, you got Myles Garrett, Olivier Vernon, Denzel Ward, Greedy Williams, just drafted him.
Sure.
Who most talent in the league? Absolutely most talent.
Really? Wow.
I mean, we have Andy Dalton, so
He's
Good
elite.
luck.
He's
He is.
elite.
Yeah, he is.
He is the
He's
most
mediocre. He is
the
mediocre
red
quarterback
rice.
in the NFL. He is
Such
the
a
most
such a stand-up guy. though.
mediocre.
He's a stand-up guy.
I'm
He's a
not.
great guy.
I bet he has a firm
criticizing him at all.
handshake.
I literally
That's all that
think
matters
the
as a
same
quarterback.
thing about
Really.
big old firm handshake.
Handshake.
Guarantee it. Bro.
Good handshake.
Guarantee it.
Yep.
You can really tell a lot about a man by his handshake.
Oh, amen. Mine's floppy.
It
6
is.
and 10.
Oh, that's not
Bengals.
good. That is
Bengals,
not
6 and
good.
10.
Nah.
6 and 10.
Bengals 6 and
Oh.
10.
At
Sometimes,
the best.
sometimes
At
people
the
grab me
best.
like this. And
I
I'm like
hate
shaking
that.
like this. I'm
I
like,
hate that.
You didn't even give me the chance.
Yeah, the handshake you go in for it before you even get there. They
Grab
just
your fingers.
pinch your fingers. You look like a big wuss.
They're like, I'm dominant.
See,
Yeah,
whenever somebody
okay.
does that, I just want to grab their arm and like redo the.
yeah,
whole
you're like,
handshake.
no, hold on, try that again. Good
I also
handshake
don't
over
like
there,
when
Brad?
people.
I mean,
He's got a good handshake. Yeah.
Brad's got a
I can
good
see
handshake?
it.
He does, yeah.
I can see it.
I also don't like when I shake somebody's hand and they grab like my forearm.
Oh,
it's
like
the gladiator, man.
Hello,
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah,
Gladiator.
exactly. Like, how you doing, buddy? Like,
Game of Thrones.
I'm not into all that.
See, I don't do the new school where you like slap,
You don't
grab,
dab people up.
and then
Oh,
you-
we
Is
did
that what it's
that.
called?
We did that when I
Pull
walked
in.
in, Cody.
Yeah.
Yeah, see,
We did
it's
that.
not me, man.
It was natural though.
Yeah,
For you,
because
it
you
He
felt
said
good.
it's not me,
You
man.
controlled
Controlled
it. That was good.
See,
I
I
just
like
went with
it.
I just
He
went
controlled
with
it.
it.
But I don't like when people do the whole like you do that.
See, and then the
you got
hug,
the
and then
snap.
the
I hate
snap,
the snap.
yeah.
I try to look at their hand before they like as we're going in. I'm looking at their hand like they got it like this, like this.
That's a-
like
that's a good
I'm just
point.
trying to judge.
Because you can't do a halfway.
One time I went to dap somebody up and they like grabbed my hand and gave me a handshake and I was like, oh, okay, my bad. That's my bad.
You know what I
Oh,
hate?
shit.
You know what I hate? When we play softball every once in a while.
Yeah.
At the end of the game, you shake hands with the other team.
You high five, man.
So it's literally like
Yeah,
every other
you
person
do.
is high five, fist bump, high five,
Yes, I
fist bump.
hate that.
I'm just like going through the line, just trying to guess which one they're gonna do. It's
See, I'm
terrible.
down if it was just all fist bumps.
It's like
quick
one of those,
and easy.
like-
Keep it
Well,
moving.
they-
Slap it,
well,
bop
they're-
it, twist
It's literally like I'm going through the line.
Oh
Like,
my
what are we
God.
doing? I'm going through the line, like just trying to guess, and I just look like a fool.
It's like when we're talking to Carter. It's like, come on, give us a high five, knuckles.
It's literally like trying to high five a 2-year-old.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like.
That's
There needs to be an unwritten rule in slow pitch softball at the end of the game. You fist bump or you high five, and that is it.
It's like the adult version of the little kids game where you match the shapes.
Yep.
You do the fist bump, the high five.
Right.
Or yeah, if we're gonna do it, we need to have some kind of rhythm
Right.
to it. I just feel like such a fool going through that line.
All right, I got one more thing I want to ask
Okay.
before we end it. I saw a thing today. I think you sent it in the group chat, actually, about CC's.
Oh, yeah.
What is it?
I sent that. It's like I kind of want to pull it up to look at it.
Yeah,
it's like
you get 2 hours to eat a 15-inch pizza and 2 32-ounce drinks.
I'm going to look at it.
And if you eat it all, you get, I don't know.
How big
CC's
15
Pizza
inches.
Challenge.
No, it's got to be bigger than
It's
that.
2 people, 2 hours, 32-ounce drinks, and 1 28-inch pizza.
28
It's $50 to enter, but if you win it, you get $500.
What the?
Wow.
This looks easy,
Okay.
dude. I kind of want to show you all
But
this.
who's the
picture, 'cause
person you're taking?
28
what I
inches
wanna
is
know.
not bad.
Oh, I
This
would
looks
eat that.
easy. Look how big that pizza is. That's nothing.
That's easy. I've done that.
That is nothing.
He said, I've done that.
That's nothing, dude. Like,
I would take Dad.
I would take Uncle Gary, bro.
Really?
He puts down food. He used to eat 50 wings by himself.
Yeah. Papaw and Uncle Gary.
Papaw,
would
yeah.
kill that,
But he doesn't like cheese.
Oh, yeah. Papaw couldn't do it.
I would take, if I wasn't taking them, I would take Colton.
Yeah, Colton can put it in.
He'd put it down.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
taking J.R. Connerty. I don't know if you guys know him.
Never
Nope.
heard of him.
He is not big by any means, but we went to Chicago together and we put down some deep dish pizza. And I had
Love
like
some
one
deep dish.
piece. And I was like so full. He took down the rest of the pizza. And I was
Really?
impressed from then on.
Is it? What's the time on it?
2 hours.
Okay.
2 hours.
You can't get
That's
up
a
and go
lot
to the
of time.
bathroom or anything because like they don't want you like throwing it up or anything.
So,
But
See, I would have to pee.
are you
2
gonna,
hours?
Are you gonna
dude?
fast eat through it? Or are you gonna take your time?
No, you have
Just
to
kinda-
fast eat.
No,
Really?
I would say,
Fast
Yeah,
eat.
I would
You
say
think so?
take my time the first hour, and then whatever I got left, I'm just
I
put it
feel
down.
like I heard
fast
that
eating.
it like the faster you eat, the better chance you have. If you slow eat, the faster you're gonna get full.
Right.
True.
Really?
True. Yeah, that is true.
Okay.
So
Because,
that
like, you
back
start to
half,
feel
that,
it,
That
you know?
last hour,
Okay, yeah.
you're gonna
Builds
It takes
up.
20
Okay, that was
minutes.
comfortable.
It takes 20 minutes to alert your mind that you're full.
Okay.
Yeah, I would just try to power through.
So
as much
basically,
as I
you only
could.
get 20 minutes, not 2 hours.
Yeah.
I'll
There you
put
go.
that
That's how
pizza
you
in
look at
20
it.
minutes. I'll tell you that.
That
The first 20
last
minutes be good.
hour
Last hour and
and
40
minutes is gonna be
rough.
miserable.
It's rough.
And then that next day is gonna be even
Oh my
worse.
God.
Hey, if I got $500 in the bank, though,
Yeah,
that's
hey,
true.
so
Who are you doing
$500.
it with? You said Colton.
I'll do a Colton. Yeah.
Really? What about you?
I'm taking Dad.
Who are you doing?
J.R. Connerty.
Who you
Tyler
taking?
Legend
Coakley.
eater.
Tyler Coakley.
Tyler
Let's
Coakley.
go.
Dude, the other night I clocked off and I was like, yeah, I'll be out there. I was like, you better save me a piece of that. He had a quesadilla, like our quesadillas from Roosters.
He
He's
ate
like,
it
this will
all,
be
bro.
gone by the time you're out there. It was literally like a minute. Dude, I walked out the whole thing.
See,
was gone. I'm like,
yeah,
Tyler!
but he doesn't eat a lot. Like, he randomly will just eat a big-ass meal.
Yeah.
Like, he'll come in and not eat until, like, 2 a.m. and he'll eat, like,
that'd be
15,
that day.
20 wings.
He
All right, Tyler,
intermittent
don't eat
fasts.
anything.
Yeah,
Try
I
not to
started
eat
doing
it.
that.
I trust
actually.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's legit.
I can't do that, man. I can't just scarf down a whole meal like that.
I usually take my time, but I like to, like, fiddle with my phone and stuff while I eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a process.
Yeah.
It is.
I enjoy it.
It's like
I don't
taking a
just
crap,
knock it down.
honestly.
Yeah.
You don't go there. You bring your phone with
Right.
you, and that's
It's-
when you learn about
It's a
stuff.
moment to yourself.
Yeah.
So, Trevy,
Yo,
we appreciate you coming back, man.
thank you for having me. I
We
love
appreciate it.
I love it.
This is a banger
His
episode.
next
It
show
was good.
is at MVP Sports Bar.
Next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday,
Next Tuesday,
8:30.
July 30th.
July
8:30.
30th. Go check out Trevy.
An hour of original music. Please be there.
See, I like that.
You can
Yeah.
follow Trevy.
At Trevy Leon on Instagram and Twitter, and check out Spotify and Apple Music if you like good music.
And it's on YouTube because I'll just listen
And
to you on
Trevy
YouTube
Leon
today.
Music. Thank you.
We appreciate you coming back, man. It's always a good time, and
Thank
look
you.
forward to the
I
next
want
time.
to play you guys a song too before I get out of here.
Yes.
For sure.
Certainly.
And next week, August 2nd, new
August
song
2nd.
out, Caught a Feeling.
Caught a
My
Feeling
personal
is
I'm
coming
favorite.
out.
excited.
Yeah, this
I haven't
one-
even heard it, and I'm
This
excited.
one, oh
My
yeah,
personal
yeah.
favorite.
You guys are gonna hear it though.
You guys are
but
hyping it
it's-
up. I'm excited.
It's a great song, and
It's a good one.
everyone's gonna love it. So please listen to that August 2nd. Be ready.
Connor, where can we follow you?
At Real Connor Gray.
Brack.
Follow me on all social media at Brack Barrett.
And me, Cody, at Sportsnet Ohio. Be looking out for next week's show. Tanner Cooper, future Cincinnati Red, going to be on the show. I can't wait to talk to him and talk about his career, his future career with the Reds. He's got a decision ahead of him. We'll get into that next week. Follow the show at Cavemen Media, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. We appreciate you guys listening to the show. Taking us out this week is Trevy Leon and his music. Please enjoy. Please check him out. He's the man. Again, Trevy, thanks for joining us.
Thanks a lot, guys.